As a young girl, we used to play what we call in our native language kalongolongo. And being a child, as I reminiscence, I don't know whether that's the right word to use or that's the right pronunciation. But growing up as a child, it was fun. We didn't have much, but as a young girl who was growing and coming up through the hood, what we call the ghetto, it was a little bit a challenge, but we didn't see the challenges then because we were happy. And again, as a young girl, what we ever wanted to do was, like I said, play kalongolongo, you whereby you have a husband, the other one is cooking and blah, blah, blah. So being a big girl right now, I'll say that marriage has some very dark things that you don't seem to understand until you are in it. And personally, as for me, I want to say that the things that if I could have known before, then I wouldn't have really gotten married. I'm not saying that marriage is a very bad thing. No, it isn't. Marriage is a very good thing, but if someone could have told me that years later I was going to be a single mom, then I wouldn't have gotten married. I made up my mind that I wanted to be with the man that I wanted to be with then. He was the love of my life. He was everything that I've ever wanted to be with in a man. But again, parents, let your children be with who they want to be with. Don't choose for them. Don't ask them questions or put things in their mind that they don't seem to understand what is going on. Let them make a decision, because there are these issues that you bring up when your child is already married, when your son or daughter is already married, and it really puts them in a position whereby they have to question what they've gotten themselves into. I just want to tell someone outside there that life is a journey, specifically marriage. The things that you will never understand again until you are years past the marriage, and you sit down and ask that, is it even worth it? Did I really even have to in the first place? But anyway, like I said, shit happens, life happens, and we grow as time passes. And your person, either as you grow with him or her, your person either become a mystery that you'll never get to solve. They might love you even more because of your flaws, or they may turn to be your enemies. A lot of people are sleeping with their enemies outside here. I don't know about you, but I want to encourage you, as a single mom or a single dad outside there, that as much as things might be overwhelming, or as much as things are beautiful, always protect your peace. Always speak up. Say it louder, the things that you want, the things that you don't want. Just speak up. One disadvantage that I would say that happened when I was married is the fact that I didn't speak much when things started falling apart. The reason I didn't do that is because every time that I used to say the things that hurts me most, it's either I was being thrown words to like, you are disrespecting me, or someone would just decide to be very quiet. Being quiet when your mind is very loud is something that is very demoralizing. You get depressed and you don't know who to share with. So when you're someone who don't share much about what is happening in their personal life, you can never call your mom. For those who have parents, you can never even call your siblings because you don't want your issue to be a topic. I'm not saying that siblings talk about issues of their other siblings, but anyway, who knows? You never know until something happens. And then you start hearing from your other sibling that so and so said this about you, or it's either that, oh, you're always mad, or oh, you're always saying things that are out of the ordinary. So it is something that you do not understand why someone would really do something, and they really don't want to talk about it. All they want to do is to keep quiet and just be there with you in the silence as your mind is in chaos. Marriage is a very good thing. And when you get your person, I pray that it stays. I pray the people that you get involved with stays in your life. I pray that you involve God so that you never get to worry so much. But once a cheat, they say always a cheater. Most marriages break because of cheating. The others who cheat for reasons best known to them. We're never perfect 100%. I wish someone could have just sat me down and told me that, B, this is the mistake that you once did, and you needed to have corrected this. I'm not talking about any other person, but I'm talking about the man who I was involved with. It could have been better if you could have spoken up. You just told me that you had this problem. But don't worry, because I used to ask. I really used to ask, is it me who has a problem? And is it something that we can solve? His answer was always like, you are not a problem. I am the problem. It is amazing that some people get to know that they are a problem, but they can never do something about their problem. They'd rather just ghost you and you die in the chaos of silence. You don't understand what is going on. I don't speak much when things are heated. And I don't do that because you realize that at some point I have complained about what was going on, and then you threw me off and I lost my balance in the process. So I don't speak so much about what happens in general. I don't know what is going on with you as a single mom or a single dad out there, but relationships are different. Others bring luck, others bring blessings, others bring confusion. And if someone would take me back to the time, the things that I know now that I wouldn't tolerate at all, the things that I would really want to say that I would speak about them right now, whether it's going to bring chaos or not. I don't believe that I need to tell you or teach you as a woman. I don't need to tell you all the time that you're hurting me. Everyone knows what they're doing. They are so aware. They have an idea of what are the things that they are doing. And so I didn't know when parents are involved in your marriage, it becomes something that you do not get to understand. More so when their son gets to discuss you with them, so you don't get to understand what is it that we cannot sit down and discuss, and you go and discuss me with your parents. If they are better parents, they will call you and talk to you. But imagine a situation whereby you are having an issue, and then you go to one of your in-laws and tell them, what is the problem? And they tell you, it's like they're laughing loud at you, and they tell you that, for how long did you think that you're going to be with my son? That things that even the people that we stay with or we live with did not understand because we never spoke about them. And the parents also decided to be silent about those issues. So it kept on pricking you each and every time. There's something you really needed an answer to. There are things that you really needed an answer to, but those answers were never given to you. So you do not understand. It is not like you do not understand, but it's like you will never have an answer to some of those questions that you are asking, because you are asking the wrong person apparently. If the person that you're staying with or living with at the moment is an enemy already, then even however much you pray to the prayerful women, however much you pray about it, however much you pray, if they've decided in their mind that they're never going to change, they will not change, because they do not want to change for you. I would still say that if we decide to fall apart at some point, please sit me down and tell me. I'm a very honest person at heart, and I try to be honest. I won't say that I'm 100% honest, but I try to be honest. I try not to hurt each and every person that is in my life. So if there's an issue that we are solving, then that is there at the moment, then I suggest that we sit down and let's talk about it. Even if you don't talk about it at that particular moment, create a time and tell me that, hey love, it's not possible for us to talk about it at the moment, but we'll talk about this tomorrow. Then make an attempt tomorrow to talk about the issues that are there. I pray for you, whoever is struggling with their marriages outside there, that may you get the answers that you're looking for. May you be the right person for the people that you are with. May you marry from a family that people loves you. May you never have an issue. May your marriage never have an issue at all. May you manifest all the good things. May the right people come into your life, and may they bring a difference. When you meet someone, there's always two sides to it. You either become a blessing to them or you become a curse to them. So we can only hope that you be a blessing throughout the marriage until death do you part. Apart. You be a blessing to the in-laws. You're being sent into that marriage for a reason. It is never in vain. There is always a reason for each and everything. There is a reason why you are with the person that you are with right now. It is not in vain that you guys just met. No, it is not. So for the reasons that you are with that person, maybe they are the reasons that you know. For the reasons that you know, may they be good intentions for the better of each and everyone involved. May not bring harm. May you be in a place whereby you will look back and say that this is it. This was worth it. At least I gave it a try. I saw my parents growing up, and it was a very good experience. I would say good because maybe they showed us the things that they wanted us to see. I used to tell my siblings that, you see, my mom and dad, you see them, they laugh and they make stories about their past. And I'm just like, my daddy loves my mama so much. I wish I could get a man who loves me like that. Those are the things that they wanted us to see. I'm very sure these guys used to fight at the back of the curtain, or when the doors of the bedrooms were closed. Real fights. And that one they couldn't allow us to see because they didn't want us to see. They wanted us to see the rosy parts of their marriages. They will not tell us, maybe up to now, but those are two people who love each other and I really pray that may God keep them for me until when I am successful enough so that they enjoy the fruits of my labor. If there's any marriage that I have always loved, is seeing my parents together. Seeing how hard my dad tries to make things work out for us as his children. Loving my mother the right way, and that alone has been enough, has made us so happy as a family. Personally, I would say so. I don't know about the others, but it is something that I am very proud of. And going back to marriage itself, I still insist on speaking up when there's an issue. I still insist on let's do this our own way. Let's do this our own way for once. But listen, you do not get to hurt people in marriage. You do not get to hurt people in relationships and then you be happy. At the moment, you will be happy. You can even have all the things that you've always wanted, but you know, karma will always have a way to your door. Maybe it will be who you are, the person that you are, because you will never change. That is who you decide to be, and that is who you are for the rest of your life. So be a good man, be a good woman, be a good man to your woman, be a good woman to your man, and see how God blesses you. You can never change a person. They can only change for themselves when they decide to. How special do you ever think that you are to a person? Nobody cares about each and every other person. So when people care, they care about themselves first. They change for themselves first. Then they will change for you. So nothing on this earth, under the sun, will ever change a woman or a man unless they decide that they want to change on their own. So I pray that may good things happen to you while you decide to stay. May you see growth. May you see happiness. May you experience all the good things that life has to offer. May you never lack. May you have peace in your marriage. May marriage decide to be a blessing in your life and not a curse. May everything that is bringing a distraction in your marriage be subjected to confusion in the mighty name of Jesus. So I pray for you. You are a young girl outside there. This channel is merely for young ladies. So I pray for you that you make it. You never lose focus. May he be the man that God made for you. You will know this when you're married to the man, if this is the man who really God brought in your life. May you have discernment. Know the difference. Know when to stay and when not to stay. Don't allow disrespect so much in the name of someone will change later. As you wait for them to change, they're having fun somewhere else. As you wait for them to change, they're making your life difficult outside there. So by the moment you realize all this, it is too late. I pray that marriage be a good thing that ever happened in your life when you decide to have one. Be peaceful, and may your children grow in love. I love marriage. I will get married. I really want to get married too. But I pray that it comes with a lot of peace. It may not be because I had someone so that I get involved with the people that they are with. Life is funny. You don't know where you're meeting your person, but when you meet them, maybe a prayer that you made that you're meeting them at the right places and you're not getting them from other people. I don't know, but that is my take, and I wish you all the best in the things that you decide to do while you're married to the people that you are with. Pray and have a lot of fun while you're married. I thank you so much for staying with me throughout the 20 minutes that I have ranted about marriage. This is my first time doing a voice over a lifestyle kind of vlog, so I only hope that you get to subscribe to my channel, you get to like, and kindly give out a comment down there so that I know that I am doing a good work and we are all in sync. Don't forget to share this video and just drop a comment so that we may have a discussion of one or two three things of the things that we really need to change. If you see anything that I'm not doing right over the channel, this is a free platform with a lot of respect. I will encourage that you guide me through the comment section so that we move all together. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. My name is Atieno Omondi. Bye for now. Much love.